Thank you so much. Now, Faye, thank you so much. Would you be willing to help me out and do another one?
Yes.
Keep it going then. She's staying up. Well done, well done, well done. I don't know if you noticed on the way in, Faye, that there is a deck of cards hanging on the wall. Did you see that on the way in?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Okay, well, can I ask you, please, and purely for logistical reasons, I don't want to squeeze past, can you just jump up? It's on a little bulldog clip. You just pull gently and just pull down. That's it. And take a seat again. Thank you so much for doing that. This deck has a question mark on it for mystery. Because God knows punctuation is mysterious. What's that? A semicolon? Faye's going to help us to arrive at two pieces of information that no one could possibly have known ahead of time. Here's how that's going to happen. Faye, do you know anything about the order of this deck of cards right now? No, you couldn't, because, I haven't showed you. And that's the way we need it, because I want the card, because what you're going to do is you're going to place this joker face up inside the pack, anywhere you like.
Yes.
And then whichever card ends up above the joker, wherever Faye chooses to push it, we can all agree that would be a card that no one would know ahead of time, because Faye will be allowed to push it where she likes, and she didn't even know she was going to be asked to do this, right?
No.
Now, the second, yeah, you don't sound. The second piece of information will relate to the position of that joker in the pack, because after you've placed the joker in the deck, you'll then be allowed to cut the cards. This will not change which card is above the joker, but will change the joker's position in the pack. Does that make sense? Yes. So the two things we won't know, which card is above the joker and where in the pack the joker lies. Is that well clear? Here it is, Faye. Push it like that, face up in the pack. Off you go. Okay, now be honest, at this moment in time, were you allowed to push it where you wanted, first of all?
Yes.
And do you know which card is above that joker?
No.
Oh, she couldn't know. But watch, I'll make it as fair as I can. I'll push it in at fingertips. I don't want you to think I'm doing anything funny. So in it goes. We now have piece of information number one, whichever card's above the joker. Piece of information number two relies on us not knowing the position. And right now we could estimate, because we just watched it go in, so we might say, oh, it's about 20 odd cards down. We might get close. That's no good. We've got to have a random position to pack. So Faye cuts the cards, and this changes the joker's position. And complete the cut, please, Faye. So now the joker is in a completely different position from that which it started, and cut it again, so we're absolutely certain that we're losing the, yeah. And how about one more for good measure? Perfect. So does anyone know where that joker is?
No.
There would be no way that you could know, right?
No.
Because you've been allowed to cut them and you pushed it where you wanted.
Yes.
Fair? Let's find out where it ended up. It'll be in here somewhere. Okay, there it is. So in this case, quite near the top. But that's where it ended up. Let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So your joker ended up underneath the 16th card down, the Jack of Clubs. Is that fair? Two things that no one could possibly have known ahead of time. And so if I could prove to you that somehow I did know that ahead of time, would that be a good trick?
Yes.
Might you argue that that would be my best trick? Because earlier on, I said the best things come to those who wait.
Come on.
And we've been holding the little box the whole time. And I can now show you the contents. And we're looking at this little scroll. There is a few other things in there. We'll come back to those. You need to be the eyes of the audience here. Read for me, please.
The only card it could have been.
The only card that could have been ... More mysterious punctuation there. The only card that could have been the Jack of Clubs, 16 cards down.
The Jack of Clubs, exactly 16 cards.
The Jack of Clubs, exactly 16 cards down. I don't know. Unbelievable, right? Now, we're not done, because if we look here, Faye,
Yes.
the word only is underlined. That is to suggest that had the joker went anywhere else in the pack, it would have been under a different card, and therefore this would not have worked. But that's not quite what it means, Faye. When I say the only card that could have been, I mean the only card that could have been. Because there are no other cards in the pack.
Come on.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Thank you so much, but we're not done. Earlier on, You selected one whiskey, complete